Land Rover Discovery 4 2009 to 2016. The Discovery 4, called the LR4 in North America and the Middle East, is an updated version of the Discovery 3. Using the same integrated body frame structure, the new Discovery has altered front and rear light units and a restyled front grille and bumper to adopt the same smoother, rounder style as also adopted for the 2010 Range Rover and Range Rover Sport. The Discovery 4 also retains the body-colored wheel arches and bumpers as the late Discovery 3's. Early D3s had black plastic trim. Optional daylight running lamps can be specified whilst LED lights feature prominently in both front and rear lamp units. The majority of the changes are mechanical, with reliability issues addressed, improvements to engines and gearboxes, brake and suspension refinements, but also included major interior upgrades with a more luxurious and contemporary interior with greater luxury and technology levels available. The D4 receives two engines from Jaguar Land Rover's Gen 3 range. The TDV6 Gen 3 is a 3.0-liter development of the 2.7-liter engine used in the D3. The new version features advanced twin sequential turbochargers where a variable geometry turbocharger is used at low engine speeds, with a second standard turbo is brought online at higher engine speeds. Two versions of the 3.0-liter diesel are offered. Fuel economy was improved over the previous generation diesel while power, torque and diesel NVH were improved significantly. This system provides greater output than the older engine, with 241 bhp, 180 kilowatts, and 600 Nm, 440 pounds-feet, whilst reducing CO2 emissions by 10% when first introduced and in 2014 increased to 188 kilowatts, 252 horsepower. The Gen 3 version of the V8 petrol engine, available in markets outside the UK such as North America, Russia, Japan, Australia, and some EU countries, is now a 5-liter unit with direct petrol injection developing 385 bhp, 287 kilowatts, and 520 Nm, 380 pounds-feet. An improved version of the ZF 6-speed automatic, sequential gearbox was incorporated and in 2012-2014 in the US, was further improved including a change to 8 speeds. It includes taller gearing to take advantage of the new engine's greater torque output and an updated lockup system to further reduce fuel consumption. Other technical changes include the fitting of the more powerful brakes from the Range Rover Sport and thicker anti-roll bars to improve on-road handling. The stability control system now includes a program that detects the onset of understeer and applies the brakes. The Discovery 4 retains its predecessor's fully independent air suspension with cross-linking when off-road and the twin range transfer gearbox with an electronic infinitely variable locking center differential. As before, a similar locking rear differential is available. The terrain response system remains but with two new features. The sand mode incorporates a new traction control mode to prevent loss of traction when starting off and stopping in soft sand, and the rock crawl mode gains a feature that applies gentle brake pressure at low, less than walking pace, speeds to improve grip and stability on slick rock. The system is also retuned to account for the new engines and gearboxes with their different torque characteristics. Other new electronic systems include trailer stability assist, which can adjust the throttle and brakes to prevent a dangerously swaying trailer. The 2.7-liter TDV6 engine was available in Europe on the basic 2.7 GS passenger and 2010 commercial ranges. Unlike the Discovery 3 base model, this was equipped with air suspension and the terrain response system. The automatic gearbox was an option on this model. The 3.0-liter Gen 3 model, only with automatic gearbox, is also available in the GS trim level. The Discovery 4 also features a redesigned interior, in keeping with the new styles introduced elsewhere in the LR range for 2010. The instrument cluster is updated with redesigned analog speedometer and tachometer gauges for improved clarity. The analog temperature, fuel gauges of the previous model and the electronic information display are replaced by a single TFT screen capable of displaying information in a variety of modes and formats. The interior also has a new center console, which includes redesigned and simplified switches and controls. The Discovery also has a new seat design and a wider range of available interior materials, some previously only seen in Range Rover models. The stated aim of the interior redesign was to lift the vehicle up market, with higher spec models now aimed at the luxury and executive markets. The car gains some electronic systems from the Range Rover lineup, such as the optional surround camera system - a series of cameras located in the front bumper, door mirrors, and rear tailgate handle, which can display their images on the center console screen to improve visibility, although the image quality of this system was downgraded by Land Rover around 2014. Other electronic systems are intended to improve efficiency. The engines feature a smart alternator that only charges the battery when engine load is low, thus helping to reduce fuel consumption when the engine is working harder. The Discovery 4 was unveiled in the summer of 2009 and went on sale in the United Kingdom on 1st of September that year. A commercial van variant was released in the UK at the same time using the 2.7 engine and offered in GS and XS trim levels. In the Republic of Ireland, a commercial van was offered from January 1, 2010 based on this 2.7 manual and HSE 3.0 auto engines. An armored Discovery with B6 ballistic level of protection was announced in 2010. It offers numerous safety features designed to protect the occupants, including protection from grenades and small arms fire. The vehicle is indistinguishable from the standard LR4. For the 2011 model year announced late 2010, the 2.7-liter engine was dropped and two versions of the 3.0-liter engine were made available, one called the TDV6 and one called the SDV6, the latter offering 245 bhp. For the 2012 model year, diesel models in Europe came with a new 8-speed auto gearbox with steering wheel paddle controls and a circular dial selector that raises upon startup. The SDV6 engine was upgraded to 255 bhp, 190 kilowatts, whilst both diesel engines featured reduced emissions for European models. During 2012, the HSE Luxury Special Edition was announced, featuring enhanced trim levels, and available in Europe and North American markets. In Ireland, 2012 saw the introduction of a new 5-seat version of the Discovery 4 classified as an N1 commercial vehicle, therefore attracting lower VRT rates. There is also a new 2-seat commercial on the same rules. All Irish models came with the lower emissions TDV6 engine. In 2014, an enhanced version of the unique to Ireland 5-seater commercial utility went on sale, which included almost all top-of-the-range features for a lower price. This vehicle is now the top-selling Discovery in Ireland due to the fact that it attracts low road tax, €333 per year, and VAT can be reclaimed. For 2013, models received a style freshening, new badging, new fuel stretching technology, improved audio systems and a new range of driver assistance, comfort and safety features. The 2014 Discovery comes with a standard ZF 8 horsepower transmission, and in some markets can be supplied with a 1-speed transfer case, replacing the 2-speed transfer case. 2014 also marks the first use of a 2,995cc, 2.995 liters, 182.8 cubic inches, supercharged 6-cylinder engine, replacing the previous V6 and V8 offerings. In a January 2011 comparison test by Car and Driver, the Land Rover LR4 came in 4th place out of 5 cars behind the Audi Q7, BMW X5, and Acura MDX. However, it has always won the Auto Express categories of Best Large SUV and Best Tow Car since it was launched in 2009. To celebrate 25 years of the Land Rover Discovery, a special edition of 1,800 vehicles was produced in 2014 marked as the 25, and featured a number of unique details including light grey, Sears 25 embossed Windsor leather seats, special grille sets, and almost every extra and expansion pack available. A number of these were exported in silver grey and the darker causeway grey for UK markets. A major milestone in Land Rover Discovery's history came when the 1 millionth example built rolled off the Solihull production line in March 2012. This vehicle, along with two similar examples, was driven from Solihull to Beijing, China in a replication of a 1950s expedition. During this expedition, G459 Walk, a pre-production Discovery 1, which was subsequently converted into an amphibious vehicle, joined in the celebrations when the expedition visited Lake Geneva. The expedition concluded with the actual millionth Discovery appearing at the Beijing Motor Show. This vehicle subsequently returned to go on permanent exhibition at the British Motor Industry Heritage Trust Centre at Gaydon, Warwickshire, England.